morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mineral Point. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, along with, my nephew, Jacob Manning. Jacob, welcome aboard here today. How about this?
Yeah, this should be fun.
Going to be something a little different. Instead of being out there on the mat, you're going to call the mat.
I'm going to try.
It'll be fine. It's going to be a lot of fun here today as we get things started. They are actually wrestling the prelims right now as we get things started. We did have one match. It was at 138 pounds, and I apologize. I missed that one right away once it got going, but maybe we'll be able to get back into that and check out through some track wrestling. Out here on, we are going to show you, it's the bottom two mats on our screen. They said because of time constraints, they decided to go with only two mats here with the prelims. We're going to get a pin by Basketball Wazika Stuben over there, and that is Francis Hurley, a senior. He picks up a win, and he'll move on into the quarterfinals as he defeats Cameron Worley of River Ridge. And then also to our left, again on the bottom, it's Brandon Meese. If we got the right ones out here. Actually, check that.
That's Nolan Waldner for Ithaca.
That was, who was it again?
Nolan Waldner.
Waldner, yes.
Yep.
He picks up the win over Riverdale. That was Brandon Meese of Riverdale and Nolan Waldner, and Waldner gets the victory on that one. More wrestling going to be going on here. Not quite as many matches. It's a 16-man bracket, right, Jacob?
Yeah, pretty sure.
But,
a lot of buys.
Yeah, but a lot of buys, exactly. Over on mat number, I'm assuming number 4, it'd be the lower right here.
From the 106-pound match, Francis Hurley from Basketball Wazika Stuben over Cameron Worley.
Hurley picked up the win at 106 pounds. And now we'll go to the bottom right of our screen, and that is what weight? I'm looking to see where I don't believe they got the right, that's not 106 pounds, but let's take a look here. Gabe Duran of River Ridge and Preston Clemens of Lancaster. That is out on the lower right. Here on the left side, this is Gabe Friedland of Westby, and he's taking on Levi Worley from River Ridge. Worley coming in at 18 and 15, trying to come up with a fireman's carry here and see if he can't pick up the takedown. He is able to get the takedown on Friedland. Meanwhile, let's take a look here. And Jacob, if you want to just kind of give us the scores and so on,
sure.
When it comes over on the other mat here, that would be a good thing, kind of keep us up to date in the timelines and stuff.
Yes.
So who do we have again over there? That is Duran of River Ridge and Clemens of Lancaster.
Yeah. Looks like River Ridge is up here.
That's 145 pounds.
145? Okay.
Yeah, they don't have the right time yet,
Yes,
or the right weight class on there.
They look a little bigger than 106.
Just a little.
Okay.
Meanwhile, over here on mat number 3, lower left, we are getting into a pinning combination here.
Looks like Lancaster just pinned Duran from River Ridge.
Yeah, he had a minute 52 with the pin time.
Yep.
And over here on mat number 3, Duran, check that, Friedland is pinned by Worley of River Ridge. So Worley moving on. He will get to the quarterfinals here. Friedland will have to wrestle back up through and see if he can't pick up the 5th place position. Over on mat number 4, lower right, we have a couple of new wrestlers coming out here.
From the 145-pound match, Preston Clemens.
Would that might be Emerson Coe and Trenton Baldwin from
Baldwin.
DeSoto?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still 145.
Yes, you're right. Emerson Cole from Peck Argyle.
1 and 26 is a freshman.
A learning year.
Yep. Learning year indeed.
Baldwin coming in, he's a sophomore at 23 and 19, so definitely the favorite in that particular match. Right below us here, we have a Ithaca Weston. No, we do not. That's a Boscobel Wazeeka Steuben.
Yep.
I gotta get used to that one, you know.
Yep. Got a pin there on. That's technically mat 1 down there.
Oh, that's mat 1.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
underneath the scoreboard it is.
Ah, okay. We'll have to probably switch some things around in between.
I can just call it mat 4. That's okay.
There you go. What works for us, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Riverdale is coming up with a pinning combination here in Talon Childs, 23 and 17 sophomore, taking on Chance Johnson, a freshman, at 4 and 16. Running through these prelims, there's not that many of those matches going on, but once they get those done, then they're going to go to 4 mats, and things will really be moving along.
Michael Self and Peyton Krager on mat 4.
Advanced Pump and Well Solutions in downtown Richland Center. Proud to be a sponsor of local high school events and this year's State Tournament Series broadcast. When it comes to your business or family well system, be sure to contact Larry and Shelley Ferguson. Richland Center, 649-4488. Advanced Pump and Well Solutions. Bethel Home and Services provides independent apartments, memory care, assisted living, at-home assistance, transportation, spiritual care, and much more. Be sure to contact Pastor Trevor Scrady today for more information. Bethel Home and Services, ready to serve you. Buzzy's Home Furnishings, family owned and operated for 3 generations spanning 55 years and counting. Stop in and see Mark and the rest of Buzzy's family. They're there to help you. Stop into the spacious showroom and explore the many brands, styles, and decor that will transform your house into a home. Buzzy's Home Furnishings, downtown Viroqua. Solar Meats in Soldiers Grove, the place to go for all your fresh cut meats. Top quality meat processing in southwest Wisconsin. Good luck to the area wrestlers throughout the state tournament trail. Campbell's One Stop Mobile in Soldiers Grove, the place to go for your 7-tier Synergy mobile gasoline products. It helps keep your vehicle running smoothly. Check out the tasty deli selections from Campbell's One Stop. Cashton Farm Supply. Since 1984, Cashton Farm Supply has focused on organic feed, manufacturing, and distribution. Stop in, talk to Ernie or any of his team, and discuss the benefits of organic farming. Located on Highway 27, just outside of Cashton. Best of luck to our area teams.
At 160.
Alex Strum from Minnow Point, Quentin Gunderson. On deck on mat number 2 from Westby, Evan Berkland from DeSoto.
Berkland of Westby coming up here on the lower left side of the screen here. He'll be on deck shortly. At 160, looks like Peyton Krieger of DeSoto, Michael Self of Ithaca Weston. That's who you have there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like Krager's looking for that cradle.
We have Alex Trum on the lower left coming out onto the mat.
Krager with a pin.
Okay, he is going to face Quinton Gunderson of Mineral Point, and that is Gunderson is at 6-10, a senior, looking to try and pick up a win here. Right now, Mineral Point, Gunderson with the takedown and trying to work pinning combination. He does have the turn now, and as they kind of slide out of bounds here on us. Now they'll come back to the center.
From Riverdale, Caden Courier. From River Ridge, Connor Hoper.
At 4, we got Lakota Webster and Bryant Richard of basketball. Webster's of DeSoto.
All right.
Also the 160-pound match, Peyton Krieger of DeSoto over Michael Self of Ithaca Weston.
You got a 5-0 lead here with Gunderson right now over Trum of Basketball Wazeeka. Again, trying to work on this left side. Now he's going to go back into a more traditional riding position here. You got a pinning combination going on down there on your mat.
Yeah, looks like Webster's looking for the fall. He's got 56 seconds to get it. There it is.
So Webster moving on.
Both pretty young, freshman and a sophomore.
Right.
Kind of a tough weight for being a freshman and a sophomore.
Well, you think about that at 195.
Yeah. What are they feeding them? You know?
Well, you look at, I remember you got bumped all the way up to 82 when you were a sophomore, if I remember right.
Yeah,
That was quite a jump.
say that again. Yeah.
Take a look coming out here onto the mat.
Mat number 1 from Riverdale, Caden Courier.
220.
From River Ridge, Connor Hopper.
Gunderson still trying to come up with that pinning combination.
At the conclusion of this round will be
I think that's going to be Caden Curry and Connor. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to say that right. Hopper? Hope. I don't know.
Courier and, yeah, I think maybe Hoper. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, from River Ridge.
There's your pin. Gunderson gets the win here on mat 3. For us, anyways, mat 3.
Yep.
And that is going to bring up Birkeland
mat number 2 at 220 pounds from West.
of Westby here at 195 pounds.
Jamin Jones.
From the 195-pound match, Will Webster of DeSoto.
So it's going to be DeSoto and Westby stepping out here on the lower left corner of your screen. Should be a very interesting matchup here.
Is that, oh, that's Jones. Jonesy.
Yeah,
Old Jonesy.
and you do get a pin over on the far side.
Yep. Curry over Hoper, however you want to say it.
Well, let's take a look here now as we have Birkeland and Jones Birkeland only a freshman here at 195, and I tell you what, I think down the road, he is tough right now for a freshman wrestling up this heavy, but he is one solid young man. Jones is going to come up with a takedown here. Javen at 23 and 21.
Pretty similar record to that Westby, 21-17. That's a pretty good record for a freshman.
It is,
220.
you think of that at that size, yes. Yeah. And both these young men, I think they've got engines that don't stop, and that's what's going to make it a fun match. Birkeland is able to turn back in and grab the leg. Got that right leg trying to shake Jones down a little bit and pick up that reversal. Jones now squares back up, trying to get around the corner. He's able to do so and regain control of Birkeland.
Heather Olson of Central Express wishes the best of luck to the area wrestling teams. Be sure to stop in for Synergy Mobile Fuel and some of the best tasting pizza around. While in Cashton, stop in at Pasture Pride Cheese. Delicious juice dough cheese, and of course all of your favorite dairy products and the squeakiest cheese curds in town. Citizens First Bank, proud to support our communities and local athletics. Enjoy the Legion Regional and State Tournament action. Citizens First Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender, located in the hard-working down-home communities of Viroqua, Sparta, Viola, Trempealeau, Centerville, and soon Tahoma. Best of luck once again to our Legion baseball teams. Clary Trucking, LLC, Lone Rock, Wisconsin. When it comes time for your grain or corn to be hauled from the field or to the market, give Troy or Colton Clary a call, 608-475-0111. And if you're in need of feed to be hauled, they can help you with that as well. It's old school service where neighbors help neighbors. Clary Trucking, LLC. Coon Valley Telecommunications, serving Stoddard, Coon Valley, and the Chaseburg communities with state-of-the-art communication services, cable television, phone service, high-speed internet, and computer repair. Contact Coon Valley Telecommunications, 452-3101, and their friendly staff work quickly to get you up and running. That's Coon Valley Telecommunications. The Cashton Wrestling Club wishes the best of luck to head coach Derek Moshik and his 2023 wrestling team. The Cashton Youth Wrestling Tournament will be held on March 11th, 2023 in the Cashton Elementary Gymnasium. Watch the Cashton squad as they continue to wrestle with effort and enthusiasm. Best of luck throughout the month of February. Countertops by Design. Quality design when it comes to your next renovation job, or if you're building a new home. Be sure to contact Link Buckles, 634-2040 in Westby. Take the short drive just outside of Westby and examine the expert craftsmanship that you are afforded when going with the pros. Countertops by Design.
They're going to let this match get done, and then they're going to start the, it would be considered the quarterfinals. These right now, the prelims going on. This is the final prelim. Birkeland's going to get the escape. Squaring up, 2-1 score.
5 seconds left.
Now the flip of the disc, and we'll see who will have choice. It's going to go to Birkeland. He takes a look here, and they decide to go down. Going to try and either tie this up or take the lead.
Got a caution on Jones.
Yeah, I don't think he had his head straight over.
Oh.
Now they're going to give him a chance to relax and get a fresh start here. Now they got the good start. Jones trying to come in with those arm chops. Birkeland very solid in his position here. Trying to push back into Jones. Jones really having a hard time trying to break Birkeland down here. Birkeland staying in that 4-point stance, tries to get to his feet, and Jones does a good job of reaching to that far ankle and stopping any kind of movement here from Birkeland. Back to the mat he goes here. Boy, doing a nice job of, here's the tough part. There's Birkeland with a nice little sit out.
Nothing yet. There's the one. We're all tied up. 30 seconds left.
He just kind of kept coming and coming.
Yep.
Jones was doing all he could do to chop him down, so to speak, but Birkeland, again, solid in his
pretty tough
position.
on refs there. Yep.
Yeah. So they're on their feet here.
Going to be Jones's choice here in 10 seconds.
There's your buzzer, and as Jacob said, it'll be Jones with the choice. He says down. I'm going to let you take that one just for a moment, Jacob. I got to find one little piece of equipment. I'll be right back.
All right. Jones gets away pretty quick. Back in neutral. Jones up 3-2. Minute 45 left.
At the conclusion of this match, we will be wrestling the quarterfinal matches. There will be no consolation matches wrestled. They're all bodies.
Down to 40 seconds left in the match. We got a stalling red on Jones. Down to 25 seconds left in the match. Not much happened in neutral. Jones is going to get another quick takedown, and 10 seconds left.
That's where a little bit of the experience kind of came through.
Just waited for him to take a shot.
Yep, and got down low and
Jones
was able to snap and spin.
Jones is going to take this one 5-2.
We're going to take a real quick break. We'll come right back. More high school wrestling coming up. It's the quarterfinals of the WIAA Super Regional right here in Mineral Point.
Contact Joe DeWitt, DeWitt Construction, in Westby for all of your construction needs. Your hometown business that knows and cares about you. You can call Joe at 608-634-2880. DeWitt Construction, known for their quality work, and they continue to prove on that very reputation. Word of mouth referrals says it all. Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service for all of your outdoor power products. 800 North Main. Give them a call at 637-7495. From chainsaws, garden tillers, lawnmowers, zero turn, and much more. You'll find all these items at Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service, and they service what they sell. Genuine Telecom of Richland Center has an unbeatable plan that brings all of your communication and entertainment needs from one locally owned and operated provider. Genuine Telecom, your local solution. Telephone, digital, TV, internet, business circuit, and data service. All right here in Richland Center. Good luck to the area teams and the Weston Ithaca Co-op team with coaches Dennis McCauley and Troy Clary for all your lumber, pole building, housing needs, no matter how small or how large. Be sure to contact Hartsey Lumber in Laval. Justin's is the place to go for all your yearbook and graduation accessory needs, along with class rings. Contact your local Justin's representative in the surrounding La Crosse area. It's Dale Comro and Dave Bellin. Your graduation needs and yearbook information. That's Dale and Dave, Justin's in La Crosse.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Mineral Point. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Alongside me, to my right, Jacob Manning, helping out here today. It's only a year removed since being in the state tournament and a state place winner, and here you are having to work the state tournament trail a little bit for me. So thanks a lot for being here.
Yeah, no problem.
We are getting things going here. We are on the road to the state tournament, as I mentioned, and of course, the eventual destination, the Cole Center. Right now here at Mineral Point, quarterfinal round getting going, and we start at 106 pounds. Let's take a look at these matchups here. On mat 1, upper right, we have, in this case, I'm going to have to look because I know I'm actually backwards to things. I may turn them around. We'll see. But we do have a pinning combination going on down below here with...
That's going to be Bomb Camp
Camp.
From Riverdale.
Ah, there it is, yep. And he does get the pin.
Is that?
Jordan Baumkamp. He picks up the win over Jaron Grimslett of North Crawford.
Well, that was Iowa Grant, though.
Oh, that was Iowa Grant?
Yeah.
Oh,
that was 113.
oh, that's why.
Yep.
Thank you
So that's going to be.
catching that.
I got to find him here. That's Meese over Welsh of Iowa Grant.
There we go.
Meese of Riverdale over Welsh of Iowa Grant.
All right. Meanwhile, on mat number 2, the upper right, that is also at, is this also at 113?
Yes. This mat right here in front of us here.
Yeah, so
that's
this
113.
This is Tyler Miller, a freshman from Boscobel, Wazeeka, taking on Ryan Hawkins, a freshman from Westby. Hawkins coming in 17-17. Meanwhile, Miller at 10-15. And so right now it's a reversal that's just taken place.
A lot of freshmen in this weight class.
Wow. Somebody is going to be, 3 freshmen will be going to the sectional tournament next week in Richland Center.
Yep.
Taking a look on the 2 mats, the lower bottom half here. What do you have from Peck Argyle?
Okay, that's going to be. That's going to be 113 also, pretty sure. Lucas Orloff. Is he wrestling Mineral Point? Yep. It's going to be Lucas Orloff and Chris Halverson of Mineral Point. Orloff 34-4 as a freshman, and Chris 9-19 as a sophomore.
Yeah, this Orloff is he's kind of the real deal here.
Yep. His older brother was pretty tough, pretty sure.
I remember the name, yes.
Yep.
Wasn't he like at 45, somewhere in there?
Yep.
So, meanwhile, take a look here. Hawkins has given up a reversal here on upper right. Now he's trying to come out from underneath here. But he's just going to get turned and giving up some back points here.
Now that might be 120.
You know, I was kind of wondering that. I see a 120 over here.
Yep. So that.
I'm going to go down through here and take a quick peek at my
make sure we're right here.
Track wrestling. And yeah, you're right. It is 120.
Is it?
Christensen of Iowa Grant and Stowell of Ithaca Weston are also out here on the mat. That's the upper left.
Tied up right now. Oh, we got 4-2. Stoll's up.
Mat 3, it's 9-4.
Ooh, we got Cade Birchman and Lennon Ewert from Mineral Point. Birchman from Fenimore on mat 4 right now. Birchman just kind of having his way here, up 8-zip, running a bar. Looking for a fall.
He's running a tough bar, isn't he?
Well, he hopped over and ran the bar in half. That was tight.
Birchman picking up the pin. And that's at what weight?
That was 106.
That was 106. My goodness. Wow. Buzzer sounds here on mat 3, and it's 11-4. Ryan Hawkins finding himself out in front.
Orloff's looking for the fall on mat 3 right now, and he got it. Over Halverson of Mineral Point.
That young man is put together.
Yeah. I think they take lifting pretty seriously there at Pecatonica.
Meanwhile, here with Hawkins, Miller getting a little high, but now he drops the hips back. Hawkins trying to get out from underneath.
On deck on mat number 2 from Ithaca Weston, Jerry Franson. From Riverdale, John Bucky.
The upper left, that score at 4-2. That's a good one.
30 seconds left.
Stowell of Ithaca Weston out in front, 4-2. Trying to come out from underneath.
Looks like he's going to get a reversal here.
Yes,
and maybe then some.
He's going to get some back points here. He's got a headlock put on.
Maybe a pin. He's got 7 seconds to do it.
Christensen trying to hold on. And he will. 2 for the reversal, 3 for the near fall. And it's a 9-2 score as they go into period number 3. Hawkins, now a little timeout going on here, finds himself only up by 2 as Miller really coming on strong here. It's 11-9. A minute 6 to go in that match, upper right. Meanwhile, you jumped up to 126 on mat 2 there.
Yep, that's gonna be Hunter Stevens of Iowa Grant, top seed against Pete. Oh, that's here. You read it. I don't want to say it.
From Fenimore?
Right here.
Oh, I think it's Pillin.
Pillet?
Pillin.
Pillin? Okay.
I think.
Pillin of Boscobel. Stevens coming in from Iowa Grant, 38-2 as a freshman at 126. Pillin, a senior, 2-17.
Hawkins trying to get out from underneath here of Miller. No back points there. Boy, he nearly gave up a near fall, which would have tied things up. 20 seconds to go here. And Miller really putting the pressure on Hawkins. Again, that is your upper right corner.
Mat 4, we got Owen Bedward of River Ridge, 9-16 sophomore against Brecken Mucher of Fenimore, 12-4 as a senior.
Hawkins is going to hang on for the win. It winds up 11-9. Westby moving on. We're going to take a real quick break. We'll be right back with more action here from Mineral Point.
Coon Creek Feeds, proud to sponsor today's special presentation. Be sure to contact Wayne or any of his team members for all of your large or small animal rations. Located at 101 Babcock Street in Coon Valley, the feed store with the personal touch. 452-3838. Laval Telephone Cooperative, serving Laval and Casanova area with DSL, local and long-distance phone service, and the most up-to-date technology since 1956. That's the Laval Telephone Cooperative, offering 3 meg and beyond for your internet needs. Give them a call, 608-985-7201. Best of luck to the area wrestlers throughout the year. The Legacy Grill and Pub. Stop in after work. Enjoy one of the Legacy's special meals. Watch the games throughout the week. You're among friends when you stop in at the Legacy Grill and Pub. They have a unique upstairs banquet hall for your Christmas parties, large dinners, rehearsal suppers, and adult birthday parties. Be sure to stop in, see Jeff Lenzer. It's Legacy Grill and Pub in Coon Valley.
Lynn's Home Center, downtown Cashton. Lynn's Home Center is open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and Saturdays until 5. Major appliances, Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana for you to choose from. Be sure to call Lynn's Home Center, 654-7844. And remember, if they don't have it, you don't need it.
Nicolati Construction. When it comes to construction and a fair price, be sure to stop in and see Mike Nicolati, Nicolati Construction. If you're looking for that new home, garage, or even something larger, give Mike a call at 788-6777. One of the top construction companies right in our backyard. Best of luck to the area wrestlers throughout February.
Thanks again to all of those wonderful sponsors that you're going to be seeing throughout today's broadcast. We come back here to 126 pounds, or it looks like, anyways, mat number, they say mat number 3. We have it as mat number 2. I might have to switch these around, Jacob.
Yep.
That way we can follow the same suit and not get mixed up here. We'll do that after our next break here, which will come up shortly. I believe
Stoll came away with the win. I want to say it was 11-4.
Okay.
Yep.
So congratulations to him. Moving on. Couple matches here at, again, 120 pounds. This is in the upper right corner of your screen. We got Roan Carey of Mineral Point, 39-4, taking on Noah Klum of Westby. I believe Carey was, I don't know if he was number 1 or number 2 seed, but he was right up there.
Oh, I'm guessing he's number 1. He's been hot recently.
He has been. He did a really nice job last weekend at the Clash. Right now, he's going in for the pin.
Beat Spurley of Dodgeville.
Yes, that was a heck of a match. He is the number 1 seed.
He is the number 1 seed as a sophomore. Yep.
And there's your fall. We have another pinning combination going on over on the far mat, lower right corner of your screen.
132. That's going to be Biba of Iowa Grant, Dosher of Pectonic Argyle. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Biba was in the state finals last year.
He's a state runner-up, exactly. I was just going to say that. There's a young man that's looking to try and take one more step on the podium in a couple of weeks. Yeah, he is definitely tough. Watch out here, though.
They got him as the 4th seed in this bracket.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable bracket.
Yep.
I mean, when you look at this 132-pound weight class, it's just nuts. There's some weight classes where you had better be on your game right from the get-go, or you will be in trouble. And that's one of them. Biba looking at that pinning combination with that near side cradle. We'll see what he's going to come up with. He's out in front 8-0, make it 11-0 now. So he's
looking for a tilt, looks like. And he's going to from the feet.
Kind of having his way with things.
Yep.
Meanwhile, on mat 3 here, we got Peck Argyle. They have a nice little squad here.
Looking for a tilt and getting it. We got Derek Franzen on mat 2 against Derek Franzen, Ithaca Weston against Sean Duffy of Riverdale. I'm pretty sure these guys wrestled at, there was a home dual meet at Ithaca. And I want to say Duffy just beat Franzen by a little bit. So this should be a pretty decent match.
Peck Argyle just came up with a pin here. That was Dosher against, or check that, I'm sorry, that was not Dosher. I got to find it here quick. It was Orloff, Jake Jacob Orloff over Carson Knight of Riverdale. So another Orloff. And you got a pin down there with Peck Argyle.
Biba over. That's going to be Biba over Dosher of Peck Argyle.
Up on that, number 1, from Middle Point, Lucas Sullivan. From North Crawford Seneca, Thomas Frosty.
Sullivan of Mineral Points up on mat number 1.
On deck on mat number 1, from Venerable.
All right.
I'm not sure who he's wrestling quite yet.
From North Crawford Seneca.
Nick Stitzer should be, he's out here on the mat. Let's see where he is taking on Sammy Nelson of Peck Argyle. And that is on mat 3, which is the upper right corner of your screen. And Stitzer just picked up the takedown. Look like we have a forfeit win over there, apparently.
Not sure what's going on.
Unless there's
Time restraint, maybe?
I was going to say, I bet it was the time thing.
Yep, North Crawford Seneca did have a match before, so
Okay.
that could very well be.
They'll give him the 45-minute rest and then come and jump right back into it then as quick as they can.
Yep.
Well, let's take a real quick break. I'm going to move some of our cameras around a little bit, and we'll try and follow suit with what Mineral Point is doing, the far mat. So that's all going to be changed when we come back.
Nordic Lanes on the north side of Westby, a proud sponsor of today's wrestling event. Scott and Susan Sordahl wishing all the best to the area wrestlers. Be sure to stop in at Nordic Lanes as they offer a full menu, including the best pizza in the area. And don't forget that mouth-watering specials that they have throughout the week. Good luck once again to our area wrestlers. O'Reilly Auto Parts Store, located on the north side of Viroqua. Be sure to call them at 637-2645. Free starter and alternator testing, battery testing, wiper blade, and bulb installation, along with oil, fluid, and battery recycling. All of this compliments of O'Reilly Auto Parts in Viroqua. Portland Implement. When it comes to work or play, be sure to check out the many ATVs and utility vehicles that Portland Implement has to offer. Located on Highway 27, just outside of Cashton. Portland Implement, with the equipment for your needs, no matter what the size. Contact the experts, 608-654-5575.
Premier Co-op, serving members since 1893. Your corporate office located in Mount Horeb. Other sites include Cashton, Lafarge, Richland Center, Viroqua, Eastman, and Westby. Best of luck to all the area teams throughout the season. And they wish all of you a happy and prosperous new year.
Let us visit you, discuss your project, and we will provide the best professional recommendations using your knowledge and expertise. Contact us by calling or clicking here to visit our website. Did you know that Proline Printing and Sign does wide format printing? Our services include signs, banners, and any advertisement with a wide format need. Call today.
Well, back we come again. We thank all of our wonderful sponsors bringing you today's action. We do have the cameras turned the same way now as what Mineral Point has. So upper left corner of the screen, folks, that is mat number 1. Upper right is mat 2. Lower left is 3, and lower right is 4. So we hope that that's not too confusing. And as I said to Jacob, I don't need to be any more confused than I already am. So that will just go with that, right?
Yep.
Well, let's take a look at what we have going on out here right now, Jacob, on the mats in this quarterfinal round. Mat number 1, who do you have way up on the top there?
Okay, that's going to be 145. So we're going to have, that is quite the last name.
Let's see if I
Seiler
can get to it.
from Fenimore. His last name is
it's Zansevich. There we go. You guys say
I'll let you say it.
Zansevich. It took me a while to get it, but Kirk Layer kind of helped me on that one. So I hope I'm close anyways.
He's wrestling Diami
Hayes
from North Crawford, Seneca.
Yeah.
18-9 senior against a 19-14 sophomore.
On mat 2, it's Jordan Parker of River Ridge taking on Chase McGuire, a sophomore from Riverdale, and Parker is a senior. That is in the upper right corner of your screen. Mat number 3, lower left, Nick Stitzer out in front, 7-0. He's got a nice pinning combination going on here in that match. Also, Glassbrenner of Fenimore is going to pick up a pin over Quinn Miller of Kickapoo Lafarge. That's in the lower right, and you can see Glassbrenner getting his hand raised right now.
Stitzler still looking for that fall. With 18 seconds left.
There is a fall on mat number 2 with McGuire of Riverdale. He'll run his record to 14-4, picking up the win over Parker of River Ridge.
Up on mat number 4.
And we do have a pin here. Nick Stitzer of Riverdale, doing a nice job picking up the pin over Sammy Nelson of Peck Argyle. And let's see, that was that in the second period, I believe?
I do believe.
Yes, period number 2 with that. I didn't get a chance to see the time, but needless to say, he is moving on. Meanwhile, back over on 145 up on that first mat there, Jacob. That's a pretty tight match going on.
Yeah, that was the hard to pronounce name.
Senzevich.
And Diami,
that's how I say it.
Diami.
I hope I'm close.
2-0, Fenimore up. North Crawford looking for a takedown here, it looks like.
On mat 3, we got a pinning combination going on here.
That's going on the freshman Ashton Bennett of Ithaca Weston.
Okay. And he is going to lose out to Linder, who is a really solid wrestler from Iowa Grand Highland. Linder picks up the pin. He'll run his record to 16-5 over the freshman Bennett from Ithaca Weston, who had a really nice year at 24-18.
Yep.
And he is only going to get better.
You know, Iowa Grant's pretty tough this year.
They are.
They got a pretty solid team.
You look at to me, the top 4 teams, top 5 teams in this, and I think 4 and 5 could go either way, but obviously Fenimore, then you got Mineral Point and Iowa Grant. They just butt heads. Riverdale is in there.
They're tough.
Ithaca Weston has their guys. Peck Argyle has their guys.
Yep.
And so actually there's 6 teams right there. But the class of it right now, and I think in everybody's eyes, is going to be the Fenimore Golden Eagles. So we'll see how that kind of plays out, of course, today. And you get a lot of pins. You can move up that ladder awfully fast, getting those extra team points when you can.
So how's that going to work this year? Is it the top 2 teams are going to go to the
top 2 will go to the team sectional, from here.
From here, yep.
And they'll how do I want to say this? They crisscross, if you will. The number 1 from here first place team will
Wrestles
wrestle
the number two from
Aquinas.
That's where the other sectional or regional, super regional,
super regional is. Yep.
Side Aquinas. Yep.
So they'll tackle each other, and then probably Aquinas and the number 2, because Aquinas will be the favorite up in their own super regional.
Yep.
They'll take on the number 2 team from here. That match, by the way, that's going to take place at 6 o'clock on Tuesday evening. This Valentine's Day, February 14th. I got to talk to Lori about that one. So there's a pinning combination over here with Mineral Point on mat number 2 as Rule picks up the pin, and he runs his record at 25-12. Yeah, and that starts at 6 o'clock. Then the two dual meets will be going on, and then the winners will wrestle at roughly 8 o'clock, somewhere in there, give or take a little bit of time. Supposedly 20 minutes after the conclusion of the last last match of whatever particular dual meet is still going on. So could be a lot of fun. I think, and in fact, it is going to be a lot of fun. I'll be there doing the streaming on that one, and that one hopefully people can watch on my Twitch account.
Ray's Gas and Goodies, wishing all the best to the area wrestlers as they make their way to the Cole Center. Stop in for that down-home service at Ray's Gas and Goodies. He will pump your gas for you each and every time. It's quality gasoline, quality service from Ray's Gas and Goodies in Cashton. The Riverbank, with branch offices located in Coon Valley and Westby to serve all of your banking needs. When looking for that down-home financial help, be sure to stop in and talk to your local Riverbank associate. Since 1991, serving the greater Cooley region, it's the Riverbank.
Sealand's Carpet Land, located in the heart of Coon Valley. When it comes to your flooring needs, no one is better than Sealand's Carpet Land. Luxury vinyl, tile, carpet, or hardwood floors. Contact the professionals from Coon Valley. Sealand's Carpet Land, 452-3129. If you walk on it, they sell it.
Scenic Bluffs Community Health Centers, with medical, dental, behavioral health, chiropractic, acupuncture, and pharmacy services. They support all of your healthcare needs under one roof. Scenic Bluffs offering a sliding fee scale program to make high quality care more affordable. Schedule an appointment today, 654-5100.
When it comes to dental care in the La Crosse area, be sure to contact the Gentle Dentist, Dr. Eric Stanek. For over 10 years, Dr. Stanek has been providing dental care for the entire family in a comfortable and inviting atmosphere. When it comes to affordable, reliable dental care, it's Dr. Eric Stanek, 1200 Main Street in La Crosse.
St. Joseph Equipment has been a part of the agricultural industry since 1948. St. Joseph Equipment serves southwestern Wisconsin and southeast Minnesota with all of your agricultural equipment needs, from planting to harvest and everything in between. Contact the professionals from St. Joseph Equipment today. Best of luck to the area teams throughout the state tournament trail.
Should be interesting. Well, let's take a look here.
Got Ashton Meese on mat 2 here.
He's wrestling down. He dropped down to 152 here, folks.
He's wrestling Quentin Kite, Mineral Point. Yeah, he's been 160 all year.
Yeah. Boscobel Wazeeka coming out on mat number 3. This is Job Wetter of a freshman at 15 and 14 for Boscobel. He is taking on Jackson Bussey. I say Bussey. Some people say Bussey, but I think it's Bussey.
I think it's Bussey. I've heard it pronounced Bussey.
Yeah. So
pretty tough freshman.
He is for a freshman. It's unbelievable what that young man has been able to do. 29 and 7 coming in today in this super regional action. Nobody wrestling here on mat 3. I'm guessing that they decided that because of the time constraints, they're just going to stay with 3 mats right now.
Yep, that's
which helps us a little bit. One less worry. And I think eventually they will probably drop down to 3 mats just to make sure that everybody has their proper rest in that.
Yep.
At 145 on mat 1, that match just completed, and I did not catch who won that one. I apologize. On mat 2 here, Meese out in front, 4-0. Make it 6-1, excuse me.
Meese with 42 and 4 this year as a senior. That's quite a few matches coming into this.
Yes, and you had to stay under 50 matches this year going into a regional. So
oh, really?
It was on the coaches too that you have to really be careful with that. Kind of have a good eye for what's going on. So that was pretty interesting.
I didn't know about that rule.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Meanwhile, mat 3 here.
Oh. Iowa Grant's looking. He's got that
Bussey,
half in deep.
He's going for that pinning combination. Out in front, 2-0 here. Wetter just trying to fight off any kind of pinning combination that's coming up at him. Only 2 matches going on right now, as you can see. Again, thanks to those sponsors helping us out here. You'll see them periodically. Meese up on his feet once again here, Jacob.
He's up 8-1. Second period, minute 50 left.
Well, our wrestler of interest for us personally, Lincoln is coming up right behind this match with Meese at 152 pounds. He'll be taking on Culver.
Of Kickapoo Lafarge.
Of Kickapoo Lafarge, I believe, yes.
Yep.
Got to be coming up shortly here. Meese with another takedown and a 2-1 lead.
Looking for that tilt. Very good with that. What do we call that, a 2-on-1 tilt? Or
yeah. Bussey twisted his knee a little bit here. He's a little kind of trying to work out that, that could be a kneecap kind of thing. Boy, you want to be careful with that.
Oh, yeah. Knees ain't nothing to joke about.
No, not at all. Still waiting on mat number 1. They're going to have a match coming up here now. And they're going to drop all the way back down to 106 pounds, Jacob, because that's going to be, I believe that's Hurley of Boscobel.
That's going to be Grunfelder of Pecton Argyle.
There's a young man. I have heard so much about him that people are saying, watch out for that guy.
Last I knew, he was number 2 in the state.
And
so
he's undefeated.
He's tough. He is tough.
You look at Peck Argyle, you got Grunfelder here,
yep.
And you've got the Orloff boys.
Yep.
Holy smokes, I tell you what, they got some firepower for that state tournament.
Yep. Grunfelder going right to work, getting that takedown and a tilt. And now cutting him.
Meese picks up the win.
Technical fall, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I want to say.
I think you're right.
16-1.
Well, let's take a quick break. We'll come right back. Lincoln Manning coming out onto the mat.
The marketplace, when it comes to fresh produce and quality meat for the Gaze Mills and Soldiers Grove area. quality products along with Sunix gasoline, your everyday grocery items located in Gaze Mills. And the Shaw & Company. Jim invites you to attend the 10th Annual Stump Dodger Bash coming up on July 1st through the 4th, 2023. It's a great time. Call 608-735-4929.
Do you learn differently and struggle to learn new information? Do you lack confidence in your ability to learn at the college level? At Southwest Wisconsin Technical College, we believe in the abilities of every student. We know if you use our services, you will succeed. Southwest Tech has free support systems in place and people who are ready to help you reach your goals. At Southwest Tech, everyone belongs.
Top Dogs Wrestling Club. If you're looking for a proven winner in the wrestling world and want to learn from someone who has been there and done that, contact Stetson Clary. Get signed up for a great learning experience. Practices now in Richland Center and Soldiers Grove. We'll see you at the top of the podium. Tractor Central, located on Highway 14 between Westby and Viroqua, now putting a whole new spin on mowing with many top-notch John Deere lawnmowers. Tractor Central and John Deere, with fantastic offers on equipment and tremendous discounts going on right now. Stop in and talk to Don Wallace today. Give him a call, 608-634-3141. The Torkelson Funeral Home. Celebrating lives well lived is the belief of the Torkelson Funeral Homes. Located in Cashton, Tolman, Necedah, Norwalk, Ontario, and Sparta. The Torkelson Funeral Home has the professional staff and experience to support your family during your time of need. In Cashton, call 654-7764. Be sure to head out to Old Country Cheese for your Munster cheese and other favorite selections. It's Old World cheese processing at its very best. Kelly looks forward to seeing you. And after that, stop out at Triggers and Taco outside of Cashion, your top-rated Matthews bowls and accessories. We'll see you there. 357 State Highway 27.
Thanks again to those sponsors as we return here to Mineral Point. We are at 152 pounds. Bussy got the knee kind of figured out, and he's out in front 4-0. Still a little gimpy, though, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. I'm sure he'll get some ice on it right away as soon as he gets off the mat. And now, Jacob, here we are with Lincoln. Why don't you take this?
Lincoln looking for a throw. He's got the assassin in. Now, rack up on our feet. Nice little shuck for two. We're out of bounds. Manning up 2-0 on Benny Culver, Kiklu Farge.
Bussy, 4-1 score now.
Got a potentially dangerous on Matt 2.
Well, it was illegal throw is what they called it.
Yep.
So it's basically it's an illegal throw. He's got to just slow down, be under control.
Return him to the mat safely.
Yep.
Manning looking for the fall right now. Legs in. Looks like he might get it. Bussy also looking for the fall. Oh, back up.
Yeah, I tell you what, Wetter doing a nice job of getting out from underneath that pinning combination. He does give up a couple of points. He trails 9-1.
Bussey looks like he's looking for that cradle. Got 15 seconds left in the second period, up 9-1.
Looks like we're going to get a match going here now on the mat 4. Let's see who we have coming up here.
Mat 1, looks like Mineral Point might have won, 138 here. Well, that would be Lucas Sullivan, yep.
Yep.
That match they're waiting for, they got in. Sullivan over Thompson of North Crawford Seneca.
Mat 4 coming up here. Well, they're still waiting. It's going to be Imhoff of Isle Grande Highland and Waldner of Ithaca Weston. Now Bussey is going to pick up the pin. He gets that pin in the third period, just seconds into it. Give him a 4:13 pin time over Wetter of Boscobel Wazeeka Steuben.
Up on mat 2, it's Nolan Wolf of Lancaster against Jimmy Tibbetts of Mineral Point. Tibbetts is 16-16 as a senior. Wolf is 21-19 as a sophomore. Tibbetts is up by 2 right now.
Over here on mat number 3, we got a match coming up. It's going to be a Lancaster Flying Arrow and a Mineral Point Pointer, as they will lock horns here once again.
138 pounds, Lucas Sullivan of Mineral Point.
Looks like Tibbetts is looking for the arm bar, one of Mineral Point's specialties.
Well, between that and their Cradle Series,
Yep.
you better be ready. This is Taryn Riley of Mineral Point, a senior at 40-4, getting the first takedown, and then a release here over Clemens, a freshman of Lancaster.
I want to say he's ranked number 1 in the state right now in D3.
Very well could be.
Last I checked.
Pinning combination over there on mat 2.
Tibbetts over, that's going to be Tibbetts over Wolf
Yep.
at 160. Mat 1, that's going to be Talon Childs of Riverdale and Colton Clark, Kickapoo Lafarge.
On the mat 4, lower right, we have Garrett Vatlin, who is ranked number 2 in the state right now. And I think he was the number 2 seed here. It was kind of an interesting seeding meeting with things. Nothing, extraordinary out of hand or nothing like that. It just took a little longer. Vatlin coming in, he picks up the takedown.
Yep, he's under Taryn Riley. Yep.
He is, okay.
Which makes sense.
Yes, right. Has that pinning combination, trying to dig that arm bar out.
Taryn Riley looks like he's got the barbed wire. Going to scoop the head, looking for that fall.
That's on Clemens of Lancaster. Vatlin again out in front here with 40 seconds to go, 2-0 in the first period.
Taryn Riley comes up with the fall. He's wrestling a freshman, was he not?
Yes, Clemens was a freshman.
Clemens was a freshman.
Or is a freshman. On mat 1, we got an interesting matchup here. 5-1 lead right now. Riverdale.
Just threw him to his back.
Yes, that
looking
is
for a fall.
Childs of Riverdale. He's a sophomore taking on Colton Clark of Kickapoo Lafarge. He was trailing 5-1, but that's going to change.
Childs coming in 23-17 as a sophomore. Colton Clark coming in 21-12 as a junior.
Boy, a nice single leg dump here on mat number 2. If you saw that one, folks.
I did. That's
Moan.
Mo.
Moan of
Iowa Grant, and he's going to be Preston. Is he wrestling Krager?
Krager, yes.
Yep. Moan with the mask on. Must have hurt his face or something.
You know, I tell you what, you get a busted up nose or anything like that, it is, those things are hard to breathe through.
Yep.
I remember I had to wear one once when I was a junior. I had to wear it for a couple of matches, and you just get hot.
Yep.
Because you got no place for the
heat to get away
skin
from you.
to get away. No evaporation. It just stays right there.
At least you look scary.
There you go. I probably wasn't, but I know I wasn't. But yeah. Well, and you can't, if you're down on the bottom, there's some things you just can't see coming.
Right.
So.
Yep.
And you're going to be way back. You took turns. One time you're on the bottom, then you're on top. It was just automatic.
Yep.
And so you're going to be on the bottom somewhere along the way in our matches. And boy, you wanted to get up and out of there right away.
Yep.
Pinning combination by Moan, and he will get the win over Krieger of DeSoto. We got another pinning combination here on mat 3, the lower left.
That's going to be Stelt and Levi of River Ridge. Stelt of Finnemore.
Levi Worley of River Ridge.
Stelt is number 1 in the state right now, 160. Last I checked.
Yes, and he hasn't changed on that one. He still is, I believe.
Was it him or Flaggy? It might be Flaggy, actually.
Oh, well,
of
really?
Aquinas.
I was thinking, okay, maybe he is.
You know what?
He could be. Now that you say that, I was thinking that Stelt was.
I thought so too, but now.
I know last week we were talking at the Clash. There's the pin for Stelt, and whoever I was talking to said, well, he's number 1, but he's not wrestling today because trying to decide if they were going to go 52 or what, what was going on. But so I don't know. I mean, Flaggy is tough as well.
Yep.
So.
Stelt, so that would be the coach's son then.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he picks up the pin. Meanwhile, Valen has got some back points going. He's out in front now, 8-0 in his match. That's the lower right corner of the screen with Baldwin of DeSoto.
On deck on mat number 3 from Ithaca Weston, Wyatt Hilby. From DeSoto, Spencer.
Mat 1, we got David Farge of Ithaca Weston, and that's going to be Quentin Gunderson of Mineral Point at 170.
On mat 3, we have Caden Renish of Riverdale picking up a takedown. He's got Cody Kazda from Basketball Wazika. Has the takedown, going to get some back points, and now back to the base. He's going to get a release and another easy takedown.
Now this kid's really come along the last year.
Oh, he really has, yes. And he's got quite the engine, too.
Yep.
And that motor is constantly going. Well, speaking of, we're going to take a quick break and take a look at some of those sponsors. We'll return in a moment.
Award-winning service from the best small technology company in the nation. It's Vernon Communications in Westby and Viroqua. For local high school sporting events, community coverage, be sure to check out Vernon Communications Channel 14. Superior technology to our local communities for over 60 years.
I get my power from my co-op so I can put my energy into my family.
So I can put my energy into waking up the neighborhood.
So I can put my energy into planting seeds for a brighter future.
Touchstone Energy Cooperatives. Power to your community, for your community. So your energy can go into the things that matter most to you.
Like my passion.
Who powers you? Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source of power and information. Visit touchstoneenergy.com to find your local co-op.
Vesbach Oil and Propane, located at 120 East Decker in Viroqua. Proud to support today's broadcast of high school wrestling. Be sure to give Todd or Tina a call for all of your fuel needs. 637-2200. Premium farm fuels, gasoline, heating oil, propane, and of course premium diesel fuel. Vesbach Oil and Propane.
Wishing everyone a 2020 Happy New Year from the Viroqua Dental Center. When it comes to your dental care, be sure to contact the Viroqua Dental Center and Dr. Leanne Clown, providing you with the most up-to-date dental care and hygiene information. Your next great smile is just around the corner from the Viroqua Dental Center. The Viroqua Wrestling Club wishes all the best to co-head coaches Rob Zuby and Jared Getter, their staff, and wrestlers. They remind you, January 14th, the Viroqua Youth Wrestling Tournament held in the high school gymnasium. And a big attraction coming up, it's the Cooley Conference Wrestling Meet, February 4th, 2023.
Well, we continue on with the Super Regional here. Ken Manning along with Jacob Manning as we bring you this Mineral Point Super Regional. We are in the quarterfinal round, and Runish is going to pick up a pin here for the Riverdale Chieftains over Gazda from, or Kazda, I should say. I might say Gazda, but it's Kazda with a K. Picking up the pin. And boy,
we
Riverdale.
got Bushholtz of Riverdale. He just picked up a pin over Macaulay of Kickapoo Lafarge.
Now, I think it's, I want to say Buckles.
Is it Buckles? Is that how you say it? Okay.
So we have a
Buckles, okay.
family over in the Brookwood area that that's how we say it.
Spelled the same? Gotcha.
Well, Vatlin picks up the win. He'll move on. Number 2 seed. Doing a nice job right now for the Westby Norsemen.
Got Wyatt Hilby on mat 3 here. 182. Let's see, did he got the 3rd seed.
3rd seed, okay.
3rd seed, yep.
I was thinking it was 3rd, but I wasn't 100%.
Yep.
On mat 4, let's take a look at that matchup. It's Max Miles of Fenimore. This is at 152, taking on Seth Greeno. This is going to be a really interesting match right here.
Yep.
These two wrestlers, tell you what, they're in, again, 152 is a pretty tough weight class. And you got 2 solid wrestlers here, and they have to meet in the quarterfinals.
Yep.
That's how strong 152 is.
Absolutely. Greeno, he's another one that's really come a long way from just last year.
Right.
Really.
He wasn't bad at all as a freshman, and he's really made a very, very nice step up from last year to this year. Not to mention up a couple weight classes too.
Right. So I missed on mat 1. Did Fargen win that?
You know what? I didn't look down there. I apologize. We'll have to. He did.
Looks like it. Sounds like he won it. Yep.
He did. So Fargen, the top seed, I believe, picking up the win.
Mat 2, we got Bryce Galley of Lancaster and Tucker Denhart of Iowa Grant. Galley's up 2-0.
And Hilby's picking up some back points. He'll get 3 near fall, and he's now out in front 9-2 over his opponent from DeSoto and Spencer Kirking. And another pinning combination. This one's getting tight. There it is. Hilby picks up the pin. He'll move on.
We got the 2nd seed from at 182, Wyatt Annan, I want to say.
Annan, yeah.
Annan
That's
from
how
Fenimore.
I say it, yeah.
Annan against Alan James, Mineral Point, sophomore. Wyatt Annan is a junior, 17-4. We got up here on mat 3. That's going to be Caleb Bertram of Ithaca Weston. That's going to be 195, so that's going to be Graham Fitzsimmons.
Okay.
Of Mineral Point.
Anand with that 2-0 lead on mat 1.
On deck on mat number 3 at 195 pounds, Smile Grand Highland, Bodie Braca.
Mat number 2, Galley up 5-0 over Iowa Grant Highland.
Here on mat 3, this matchup with Fitzsimmons of Mineral Point and Berkram of Ithaca Weston.
Berkram gets his 2. Looking for a breakdown. We got a win for Fenimore on mat 1.
Anand picking up the pin.
Anand over, yep. Alan James.
Quarterfinal round here as we are in the, we still got a third of the way to go. We're at 182.
Berkram rolling through that head throw, getting another 2. Had himself in trouble there for a second.
Yep.
Galley looking for a fall here on mat 2 over Iowa Grant.
On 3 here, Berkram was going for the Oklahoma, and Fitzsimmons was able to break that and stand up and get the escape. Meanwhile, on mat 4, Greeno is out in front. Oh, actually, it's tied
It's
here.
tied 2-2.
At
yep.
2, yes.
20 seconds left.
On mat 1, got a good one over there in the 220-pound weight class.
Oh, yeah, let me get there.
I've got that one here with Paust of Peck Argyle and Mac Busser of Mineral Point. That's a 2-0 lead for Peck Argyle right now.
Galley again with that cradle on mat 2. Short time, looking for a fall. Gonna have to settle for 3 near fall instead.
Well, he's a couple points away from a tech fall.
Still tied up on mat 4 here, going into the third period, 2-2. Greeno down. Greeno looking for a reversal here. And he's going to get it. We're now 2-4. Greeno's up.
Meanwhile, on 3, that's again the lower left. This is a pretty good match going on here. It's 4-2.
Second period, minute 30 left. Berkram looking for 2 here.
Splato attempt trying here by Mineral Point, not able to get it. And the reversal though for Ithaca Weston. Greeno has just over a minute to go here with that 4-2 lead in the lower right. See if he can hang on with this one and maybe get a turn. 2 excellent wrestlers right there on mat number 4.
Galley 1 point away from a technical fall here on mat 2 over Iowa Grant. And he's going to get it. Greeno still up 4-2. 20 seconds left in the third. Looks like he's got a bar in maybe.
Yeah.
Working for a bar.
Yeah, he's got a good tight waist.
Dragging him back in.
I think he's got that wrist underneath there and then trying to dig in that bar.
5 seconds, you just got to stall it out. That's going to be Greeno over, What's that guy's name?
Miles, I believe.
Miles.
Right?
Green over Miles. Fenimore. Max, is that Max Miles?
Yeah, Max. Yep. Yeah, that was quite a match there.
Yep.
Looks 6-3 score here on mat 3 with Burkham still out in front.
McCartney from Lancaster with a quick pin on mat 2. McCartney, well, he made it to state last year.
He placed, I thought.
I think he placed. I think he did pretty decent at Bi-State also.
Yeah. So right now, Lancaster with a couple of guys back-to-back at 82 and 95.
I wrestled that Bryce Galley last year.
I remember.
He was pretty good.
Pretty strong.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's take another real quick break. We'll come right back. A lot of action here out on the mats.
There are a lot of good reasons to shop the Westby Cooperative Creamery Cheese Store in Westby. Try the all-new sour cream pouch filled with fresh, all-natural sour cream that makes serving a whole lot easier. Just squeeze to put the finishing touches on any meal with no mess. Squeeze on tacos, chili, baked potatoes, you name it. Store it in your fridge for any time or bring it along on camping trips and picnics. Squeezable sour cream pouches are convenient, farm-to-table country goodness from Westby Co-op Creamery.
Zip Stop, with 6 convenient locations in the surrounding area: Westby, Genoa, Kendall, Lafarge, Ontario, and Waniwak. Take and bake pizzas from the Westby, Lafarge, and Genoa stores. Delicious, hot and ready food, plus perfectly seasoned roasted chicken from those same 3 stores. Food specials coming very soon from Waniwak, Ontario, and the Kendall stores.
There's a spot. It's not marked by an X, and it's not anywhere on a map. It comes from within, and it's defined by you. Where passion
Let's take a look at mat number 1. It's boy, what a score there. It's 6-5, and it's Paust of Peck Argyle trailing Busser of Mineral Point. A warning stalling going on. Now it's 6-6. On mat number 2, we'll give you that one. It is.
That's going to be Wolf of Fenimore and Jaden Bargan of River Ridge.
That's going to be an interesting one. Wolf is, he's really gotten. He's just a really, really great wrestler.
Yep.
We got a pin over here on mat 3. Check that, mat 4. That was Obert of DeSoto losing to Hinderman of Iowa Grant.
Burkham of Ithaca Weston just got pinned on mat 3.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be Fitzsimmons of Mineral Point over Burkham on mat 3.
Tell you what, that had the makings of a good match. Both wrestlers coming in with 20-plus wins.
Yep.
And you know, that's just the way it happens sometimes. You just never know.
And that's why you don't stop wrestling until it's over.
Yep.
You can always get them pinned.
We got a pinning combination here by Wolf.
Looks like a barbed wire, and he got the fall.
Well, over here on mat 4, we're going to take a look at Ithaca Weston and DeSoto. Marshall Self stepping out onto the mat against Jones of DeSoto. Jones, of course, had a previous match, and Self is able to get the takedown.
I'm guessing these guys probably wrestle at conference.
I wonder if they did, yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
Self trying to come up with a stack here. You got to be a little careful.
At 182 pounds, Bryce Golly of Lancaster over Tucker.
Self going right after the pinning combination here. He's got that arm bar and the fall. Well, he didn't waste a lot of time, 38 seconds, and he'll get the win and move on here into the semifinals here. We're in the quarters. I just heard him say something about a mat.
A what now?
I heard him say something about mats and what they were going to do, but I didn't catch it.
I didn't catch it either.
They'll probably do it again.
Yep.
Tell us again.
Mat 1, it's now 9-6. You got the names?
Oh, yes, I do. Right here. This is Busser of Mineral Point. Oh, he just picked up a Granby roll and the pin. Wow. Busser comes away with the win here over Poust of Peck Argyle, who came in, Jacob, with a record of 30-9. And
that's at 220?
That's at 220.
30-9.
Wow.
As senior, yup.
That's a tough one right there. Well, we got a little time here. We got one match going on. This is at 285 pounds. Let's take one more real quick break. We'll be right back.
There's a spot. It's not marked by an X, and it's not anywhere on a map. It comes from within, and it's defined by you. Where passion meets compassion. Where technology meets application. Where your path finds its way. Western Technical College, where your future is finally clear.
And back we do come here as we take a look at this 285-pound matchup on mat number 2. It's Bronson McCone of Iowa Grant Highland taking on Matt Allred of Mineral Point. Allred would be the favorite here with a 25-12 record. And, you know, but here's the other part of this, Jacob. These two guys, they've wrestled how many times this year?
Yep.
You know,
exactly.
I mean, that's always going to be tough. And can you beat a guy? You know, they probably wrestled each other 3, 4, 5 times, and now you got to try and figure out how to beat them.
How to beat them, exactly.
Again, you know. Well, we're going to watch here is coming out onto mat number 4. It's going to be Nottestead of Westby. They bumped Ty up to 285 here, Jacob. He's going to wrestle. Yeah, he was wrestling at 220, and they opted to put him up to 285 and see if he can't get to the state tournament that direction. But he's got a good one right now. It's Owen Callahan of River Ridge at 21-16.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but he looks more like a 95-pounder, if you ask me. But
yeah. Well, you have but Birkeland. Oh wait, now let's see. I got to think about that. Birkeland wrestled 220, did he, for Westby? So he might have been at 195, and then they bumped him all the way up to.
Bumped him up.
Let me take a very quick look here. Birkeland was at 220. So yeah, you're right. He was at 195.
Was he? Yep.
And so they are going to put him all the way up and see what he can do.
They must figure it. He can get through at 285. Has a better chance of 285.
But that's what the coaches, you know, they do their research and everything too.
Yep.
So trying to come up, a throw here was Nottestead, but Callahan able to fight that off, and they wind up back on their feet. Nothing happening there. On mat number 3, wow, we got a takedown here by Lancaster's Paxton Hankey, coming in at 22-4, taking on Caden Courier from Riverdale. No score there just yet.
Hankey got the second seed in this bracket.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yep.
What did Nottestead get?
So Nottestead, he got the third seed.
He got third, okay.
Yep. No, he got the fourth, pretty sure.
Third, you're right.
Is it third?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Allred of Mineral Point, he had 4, and he's taking on the number 5 seed. On mat 2 there in Macomb. Well, no score in the first period here with Westby's Ty Nottestead taking on Callahan of River Ridge. Nottestead will have his choice, and he's going to opt to defer here. Meanwhile, boy, he got a good one again on mat 2 here, Jacob. And you got to and take a look down on mat 1. You got a pinning combination here.
That's looks like Fenimore. That's 220. So that's going to be Dalton Wolf, sophomore. Hudson Brown of Iowa Grant, senior. It looks like Wolf is looking for that pinning combination with a minute left in the second period. And he got called for potentially dangerous.
Lancaster picking up some back points here on mat 3 right now in Henke over Courier. Nottestead going for a takedown. He's got it, and he'll take the lead 2-1 after giving up the escape by Callahan. And now the pinning combination finished up here on mat 3. Henke will move on. Callahan picks up the 1-point escape in the lower right corner of your screen here against Nottestead.
Mat 2, that is Bronson McHone of Iowa Grant and Matt Allred of Mineral Point.
That's how I say it.
Yep. Both sophomores.
Yeah.
Both sophomores.
They're gonna knock heads for the next couple of years.
Yep. For sure.
They better get used to each other, I guess.
Right.
Nottestead picks up a takedown here and leads 4-2 now.
Looking for a cradle. Nope, just going to cut him.
Now 4-3. Under 20 seconds to go. A little duck under here, and the takedown by Nottestead. Callahan back up to his feet here. And another escape, so a 2-point advantage here, 6-4. Nottestead out in front.
Mat 1, we got Wolf of Fenimore up 10-1 on Brown of Iowa Grant Highland.
Oh,
and it looks like Brown just threw himself. Brown.
Holy cow.
Exciting match there on Mat 1. They just keep rolling. Fenimore ends up on top. Wolf with the pin.
Boy, I tell you, that was a little tipsy-dooey there for a minute. You got to watch out.
Brown threw himself right to his back and just kept rolling through, but didn't quite end up on top.
Well, he got Wolf's got some pretty good leverage there with that length.
Yep, for sure.
6-4 your score here yet. We're in the third period now with Nottestead in the lower right corner of your screen.
Now we got the second seed on Mat 3 here, Ryan Biermeyer of Ithaca Weston, going up against Benton Coder of Kickapoo Lafarge.
Okay, that'll be a good one here.
Benton, a freshman, 7-19. Biermeyer, 23-6, senior.
Nottestead picking up a takedown, leads 8-4. He's got a cradle in, and he's got a turn. Can he get the pin here?
He does.
Yes,
he does.
Nottestead's going to move on to the semifinals.
We got the number 1 seed here from Fenimore, Evan Kratz.
He's a fun one to watch.
31-4 junior, wrestling Seiger Rude, a 1-2 senior from Lancaster. Must have been hurt or something all year.
Rundy is
Rundy? That's how you say it? Rundy,
yep,
okay.
Rundy.
Rundy.
Yep. Yeah, Gratz, I tell you what, he is one exciting heavyweight, 285-pounder.
Yep. Biermeyer looking for a fall. Now this would be Biermeyer's first year of varsity. I'm pretty sure. Marchwick boys before him, he didn't have a spot till.
Okay. Well, he's doing a nice job right now. He picks up a pin.
Coming out with a little chip on his shoulder.
Yeah. And Gratz picks up the pin over there on mat 1. Got a pinning combination here on mat number 2 with
that's
Alrit.
That's Alrit.
Yep. Mineral Point with McCone. There it is.
Mineral Point with the pin.
And that will end your quarterfinal round here, folks. Man, what a job going on here. Team scores right now. Fenimore out in front with 125. We got a good one going here. Mineral Point second at 108. Iowa Grand Highland 104. Riverdale sitting in the number 4 spot with 96 points. Well, we're going to come back with more action here, and it's going to move into some semifinal action and some consolation as well. And just going to be a lot of fun here in all these matches that are coming up.
Are they going to wrestle all that in the same round?
I would imagine they do, just like we just had. That would make sense to do the fitting everybody into place here.
Yep.
They are having some come out here. We're going to take a quick break. We hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of WIAA Super Regional quarterfinal action here at Mineral Point. For Jacob Manning, I'm Ken Manning. We'll return in just a little bit. Welcome back to Mineral Point as we look at some consolation side of things. We just had a 106-pound matchup here, and it's going to be Iowa Grant Highland picking up the win. Chase Connor, a freshman at 14 and 17, picks up the win in the consolation round against River Ridge, Cameron Worley. And Connor will move on in that consolation side. He'll try to get 5th place. And here, Jacob, let me just go back through Western Wisconsin video production here. Jacob Manning helping me out. I'm Ken Manning. Jacob, as we take a look at this, wrestling back to 5th place, all these points are important because it's a team concept.
Exactly.
Who can win first or second and move on to the team sectional on Tuesday evening.
Yep.
So every match counts, and we just saw there with Iowa Grant Highland picking up the pin. That's an extra couple of points, even if it is on a consolation side.
Right.
So
well, you got to remember, they're taking top 4 from this tournament, so you don't have to wrestle a million, trillion matches to come back.
Yeah. But I think they would have, and I got to check on that when we have, probably when they have the lunch break, which is coming up a little bit later today. I would imagine that they would have something going on with, let's see, how do I want to say, like a wrestle back. If a 5th place finisher hasn't wrestled the 4th place finisher, will there be a wrestle back there? You would think so,
right,
because it's a qualifier to get to sectionals.
Yep, because your place is, it's probably going to dictate where you're seated at in the sectional, I'm sure.
Yeah. It does. You're right.
Yep.
Yeah, because there's no seating at sectional, unlike at state where there is seating going on now.
So are they going to use the computers again this year at state, you think?
I would imagine.
Yep.
I would imagine that they would do just that. Well, we got just a little bit of a lull in the action here, so we can take another real quick break, and we're coming back here with some semifinals, some consolation. We'll see what they're going to throw at us after this.